get it. I switch, hit, and play with both.
Coming right up, the Warriors taking on the Celtics. For Golden State, not ready to sound the alarms, even though they've lost 5 of the last 6 games. These guys believe in themselves. A win here can get them back to what they do best. Celtics, Warriors. And we'll be right back for the tip-off. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here's Stan Van Gundy. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jaylen Brown.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. Porziņģis out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Green. Then there's Moody. And it's Santos in at the power forward. And for Boston, down on the block, it's Tatum with Tatum. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Tatum's got the first points up on the board here for the Celtics. And when you look at these teams on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
Here's Porziņģis. He's covered by Brown. Here's Moody. And the 3-ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's White. He's defended by Porziņģis. White the pass to Tatum. And he drops it in from the low post.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Pass to Melton. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Tatum. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
This one for 3. The rebound by Tatum. The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And the dunk by Tatum.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
Now Melton. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Pass to Santos. No good with the triple.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look at Boston. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
And when you look at Boston, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if
they're the team to beat this postseason.
Pass to Moody. Shot to stop the run, and he's good on the three ball. Moody's got his second bucket of the night.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Back to Tatum. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shot you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Warriors trail by 8. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does his team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Guys, back to you.
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Nobody near Milton. Off target from outside. Boston leading by 8. To the middle. And the dunk by Tatum.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Green with a screen for Melton. Pass to Porziņģis. And the Warriors miss again. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Gonzalez off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Santos. Here's Melton. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Right side Gonzalez for 3. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 8. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Santos, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White. White's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan. Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
What a performance for Jayson Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Warriors trail by 7. They've got Jayson Tatum. He's out there with Charles Bassey. And it's White in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. A 3 from Porziņģis. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Well, over the years, we've seen Tatum become increasingly comfortable playing through contact.
Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jayson Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin. because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Tatum kicks to White. Back to Tatum. Here's Gonzalez. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Spencer. And another three for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside White. Here's Shireman. Three-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Right now, they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
And for the Warriors, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Gonzalez against Melton. Here's White. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
To Porziņģis. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Yeah, Kristaps Porziņģis, a solid shooter from the line.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Peyton. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to Porziņģis. Golden State moving it around. Steps back. There's the triple. They get it back. Melton. And he can't bank that one in.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Great job by Tatum in close.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Outside, Green. Back to Porziņģis. Here's Melton. A three-pointer is right on target. Melton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
It's stolen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. change here. Santos has checked in. Now we see the league's top assist team since All-Star. They've been displaying some great teamwork. Second, the Warriors.
Clearly, this group's on the same page offensively, and the chemistry continues to improve as well. The assist totals off the charts.
Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Moody. Launches it. As he pulls it in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
White, good.
What a graceful shot by White, showing he's got that floater in his arsenal.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Charles Bassey. That is his first foul of the game. .133 left in the first half. To the right side. Cut it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Santos.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
A nice shot by Moody.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Inside. Throws it down, JT!
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jayson Tatum putting on a show.
Pass to Santos. A three off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And here is Tatum. Lets it fly. Again, the Celtics good for two.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Milton passes to Santos. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Celtics leading by 15. Here's Tatum. Count the basket. Tatum's got 34.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Melton. He's got 8. Pass to Porziņģis. Good on the triple. Porziņģis's got 6.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so it's Boston, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
You look at the Celtics, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part.
Changing gears here, how about what Jayson Tatum was doing in that first half?
Hard not to love what Tatum is doing out there, hustling on both ends of the floor, punishing. I mean, he's punishing the D with his scoring ability and keeping his team energized, Shaq.
He's giving them everything they want and more. Get it, young fella.
And more.
And more than that.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Jayson Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 14. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. DeAnthony Melton out there with Porziņģis. Then there's Moody. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Santos in at the 4 spot. Here's Shireman. Pass to Hauser. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. His three-pointers off the mark. Warriors trail by 14. On the wing, Melton. Off target from three-point range. Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's White. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Boston. Pass to Santos. Now Moody. Latrey. Rebound Boston. Boston's got his 6th rebound on the night. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Hey, that's fierce. Throwing it down over the larger defender.
Celtics leading by 17. White the pass to Bessie. Outside, White. Pass to Hauser. Fires for 3. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. At one time, pretty much just a three-point specialist. Sam Hauser, coach, is now cranking up the defense.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can come into the league and maybe carve out a niche with just one skill. But usually what you have to do is take that one skill and build on it so that you can be a consistent rotation player. Sam Hauser has done that, and as you said, he's added the defense to his shooting ability.
Boston making a switch here. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Derek White.
Well, this is what you hope to see from a guy of his caliber. Increasing his scoring load over the years. He's put in a lot of work each offseason, and it shows.
Now, here's Moody. He's got 8. And here's Melton. Pass to Green. Here's Porziņģis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the three-point shot.
This is what separates Green from most bigs. A point forward who excels at passing.
Down low, Hauser. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Porziņģis. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Santos. On the wing, Melton. Hauser defending. Here's Porziņģis. A three-pointer, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the left wing. Front past the arc. Kept alive by Boston. Warriors trail by 19. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. In the corner, Moody with it. Connects from three-point range. Moody's got 11 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Melton, no good. Celtics leading by 16. To the wing right side. Pritchard with a wide open look. Boston again missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
D'Anthony Melton.
One shot.
One shot.
Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in. Warriors trail by 15. Pass to Melton. Here's Santos. He's covered by Pritchard. Melton's shot is good.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
The turnaround Jay. No good off the back of the rim.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one.
Oh, look at that.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. And the basket by Hauser.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
A three ball. Melton, no good. Boston leading by 12. Pass to Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
Agile and athletic. Brown is able to just overcome that interior defense.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Santos. Drops in the tray. Santos has got 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line. Warriors trail by 12. Podziemski finds Porziņģis. Here's Spencer. Shoots the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Boston, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Brown out there with Sam Hauser. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Cada in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Boston 5. To the paint, it's tipped. Here's Richard. Buries it from 3-point range.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porziņģis. And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. To win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But What I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Good work there as it goes. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
Porziņģis is double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Shireman, good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
The 19-foot shot. He's defended by Porziņģis. The three from Tatum. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got 37.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Pass to Porziņģis. And it's Golden State with another.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Outside Tatum. From outside the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 40 points.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Showing why he's an elite talent. Porziņģis making difficult physical finishes look effortless.
Shooting for Golden State. Kristaps Porziņģis at the line for one.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porziņģis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
And here's Tatum for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And he lays it straight in. Tatum's got 45 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Jayson Tatum.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Milton with the ball to the inside. And that one's good. Green.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Right side, Tatum. Here's the screen beyond the arc. And the Celtics another three.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Melton. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Tatum drives in. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Down low. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jayson Tatum.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And the dunk by Tatum.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Melton, no good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Craig Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jayson Tatum.